I was reading the average Indian would take more than 2,500 years of his usual rate of carbon emission to match the carbon emissions of 2 hours of flight of a particular billionaire's jet. And yet it's the Indian who's going to pay the price. Climate injustice is at several levels. So we talked of individuals. Then there are countries, the global north, that emits the most, and the global north will be the last one to suffer with the same intensity as the global south would suffer. In the aggregated sense, we might even say that the climate crisis is actually a crisis created solely by the north. I'm talking of the global north, which includes all developed nations, which are also the most emitting nations. Now you include China as well in that since the last 10-15 years. So at the level of the individual, the rich ones are responsible. At the level of countries, the global north is responsible. At the level of corporations, there are just 100 companies of the millions of organizations, companies, body corporates existing in the world today. There are just 100 that are responsible for 70% of the world's carbon emissions. And that brings me to the next level of climate injustice, which is intergenerational. We did it, but they will suffer, the coming generations. We did it, but they will suffer. The ones who were most responsible for it are either gone or will be dead by the time the consequences of the calamity strike with their full force. And the ones who will bear the brunt are the generations who have not done anything or much to deserve the punishment, but they will be punished.